In this video, I'm going to go over the best back exercises for instant stress relief. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, I want to go over some easy back exercises that I personally use when I'm dealing with tension that is leading to pains, aches, headaches, all of the above. Anything that is just causing a lot of stress and you want to get rid of quickly. I designed these exercises to be done pretty much anywhere. They require no equipment and may give quick relief, even in as little as 30 seconds. So let's get started. Let's start with an exercise I call Dr. Rowe's Stress Slayer. It's going to focus on muscle tension in the upper back to the neck, tension that tends to cause headaches. This one can be done standing or seated. Start with very good upright posture. Take 2 fingers, put them on your chin, and drive your neck and head backward as much as you can until you feel a deep activation of the muscles throughout the neck. From there, we're going to look upward towards the ceiling as much as we can. This will put a deep stretch in the muscles at the base of the skull. Those are known as suboccipitals, big instigator of headaches. Try to hold this one for about 10 seconds. From there, just relax and then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more to knock out more muscle tightness. This is how we can take it to the next level. Again, begin with very good upright posture. Let's take fingers right here and just drive our head back as much as we can into that head retraction. I'm going to put my arms out in front of me, and this movement, we're going to try to open our chest and a little bit more into the upper back. The movement, I'm going to reach out with my fingers while bringing my arms backward like this at the same time. Keep going back until you feel that deep stretch into the chest and also the muscles activating in the upper back between the shoulder blades. What you want to do is hold this one for 15 to 20 seconds. Just do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Relax into the stretch and let that tension out. From there, just relax. On the next repetition, try to stretch into it even more. You can do that one 3 to 5 repetitions. To get even a better stretch, we can incorporate what is known as a wall angel. So, very good upright posture. We're going to do our head retraction. This time around, I'm going to take my arms and I'm going to bend them at the elbows and really drive my elbow back as much as I can to get that chest stretch. From there, we're going to rotate our hands towards the ceiling, and then we're going to reach upward towards the ceiling as much as we can until we feel a deep activation of the muscles from the neck all the way down into the upper back. Hold this for about a second, and then you're just going to bring your elbows down like this towards the floor. Again, holding for a second. You want to do this one nice and slowly for about 10 to 15 complete repetitions. And afterwards, see how you feel. Hopefully that loosens up the neck, the shoulders, and upper back, and just gets rid of a lot of tension and stress that you built up throughout the day. If you tend to keep most of your stress in your upper back, shoulder, and neck, here are a couple ways to get quick relief. We're going to focus on 2 muscle groups, the levator scapula and the upper trapezius muscle. Let's begin with the upper trapezius. Stand with very good upright posture. Whatever side that you're having issues, let's say it's my right side right here, I'm going to shrug that side shoulder up towards my ear as much as I can until I feel an activation of the muscles around the shoulder going into the neck. From there, I'm going to take the hand on the other side, hook my head, take my ear towards the other shoulder. When we do this, you're going to feel a great stretch starting into the neck, going down into the shoulder. Really focus on that. We're going to intensify this stretch by then lowering our shoulder downwards, kind of like taking our hand to pick something up off the floor. This feels really good. I feel a deep stretch from my neck going down into my shoulder. I try to hold this position for about 15 seconds. Just relax into it, let the tension out as much as you can. From there, relax, take a breather. On the next repetition, try to stretch into it even more. You want to do that for 3 to 5 repetitions and then switch to the other side and repeat. Another way to target the upper trapezius is to bend your elbow at 90 degrees and then slide your hand all the way across the lower back until you find that that upper trapezius muscle right here starts to activate. Once we hit that, we're going to take our hand, hook off to the side of our head, and then again pull our ear towards the other side shoulder. This feels really good. It puts a lot of motion into the neck also, and it may end in a satisfying self-pop, crack, or release into the neck. That is quite normal. Just don't try to force that. Hold this one for about 15 seconds. You're just going to relax on the next repetition. Try to stretch into it just a little bit more. 3 to 5 repetitions on both sides. Next, let's focus on the levator scapula, and we're going to do an exercise called the armpit stiffer, and you're going to find out here very soon why it's called that. I'm going to stand with very good upright posture. Let's look over one shoulder as much as we can until we feel the muscles in the neck start to activate. From there, we're going to look downward towards our armpit, kind of like 45 degrees towards the floor. Once we get a very deep stretch into the neck, we're going to take our hand, hook the back side of our head, and then passively pull our chin towards our armpit. This feels really good. Deep stretch from the neck going all the way down into the upper back. Hold this one for about 15 seconds. You're just going to relax on the next repetition. Try to stretch into it just a little bit more. But I try to do that one for about 3 to 5 repetitions on both sides. This is what I like to call the break time stretch. It's perfect to do at work when you have a couple of free moments and really want to focus on back tightness, help improve posture, and just feel better overall. We just need a door frame for this. Let's start in the middle of the door frame, put our legs and feet together. This is 3 separate movements. The first movement is a Y shape with our arms, just like this, so straight right at the elbow. We're going to lean into the door frame while gripping into it with our hands as much as we can. This will create a deep stretch in the chest and upper back. We want to hold this one for about 20 to 30 seconds. Just do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Let that tension out. From there, I'm going to go into the second position, which is a field goal shape with our arms, or a U. Put your forearms flush against the door frame. If the door frame is a little bit too big or too small, you can do this just one arm at a time. But again, we're just going to lean into it with our body weight as much as we can. This time around, you'll notice that it hits the front, the chest, and also the back just a little bit differently. 20 to 30 second hold, relax, and then we're going to go into our third position, which is a W. Take the elbows down towards the floor as much as you can, and then lean into that 20 to 30 seconds. Go through all of these positions. If you notice that one is just hitting it a little bit better, like let's say the field goal right here, it just feels like it's targeting my tension and tightness the most, I make note of that and throw in more repetitions. Try to do it for about 3 to 5 complete repetitions, stretching into it just a little bit more on each one. Here's one of my favorite full back exercises that can quickly reduce tension and tightness. This is known as threading the needle. We just need a door or a wall. What I'm going to do is place my hands overhead, arms roughly shoulder width apart. We're going to grip into the door with our fingers for a stable anchor point. That way they don't slide down like this. Let's tuck our chin towards our chest and then slowly walk backward until we feel a good stretch in the upper back. From there, I'm going to put my weight onto my heels, bend my knees, and then squat my butt down and away from the door, and also allowing my chest to sag forward towards the door. This creates a wonderful stretch from the upper back all the way down to the lower back. Really focus on feeling it throughout the whole back. Once we hit that point, we're going to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, doing nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Relax from there, take a breather, and then just repeat this one 3 times. With each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more. This is how we're going to take it to the next level by threading the needle. Let's take one arm off, bend the elbow at 90 degrees, and then turn and rotate our whole back and head in the other direction. The more that you go over, the more that you're going to feel a deep stretch in the upper back, hitting those problematic areas that a lot of people carry their stress in. We want to hold this one for about 20 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this on the other side. I try to do this one nice and slowly for about 3 repetitions on both sides. Here's an exercise that you can do throughout the day if you tend to carry most of your tension in your lower back, hips, and butt. Start seated with very good upright posture. Bring one leg up over the other just like this. Rest the ankle over the knee. So when you look down, it should look like a figure 4. If this position is hard to get into, just bring it over the other side's leg, place it right at the shin, grab a pant leg, and then slide it up into position. Again, very good upright posture. Let's take our hands, put them on our hips. We're going to pivot forward through our waist, through our hips, keeping our back as straight as possible. We don't want to round our back into this one. But the more that you pivot forward, the more that you're going to feel a deep stretch in the lower back going down into the buttocks. We want to hold this one comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this 3 times. With each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more. Let's take this one to the next level by putting a little bit more dynamic movement in there to hit the muscles just a little bit differently. So let's get back into our original stretch, but this time around, I'm going to put my arms in front of me, kind of like a genie position, and then I'm going to twist or rotate in the other direction. The more that you go over, the more that you're going to feel the muscles in the back get hit. Hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, relax, and then repeat it on the other side. We also can target a muscle off to the side right here, so if you have a lot of tension off to the side of the lower back, give this one a try. It's going to hit a muscle called the QL or the quadratus lumborum, a big instigator of back pain. For this one, we want upright posture. Hand on the opposite side of the bent knee is going to go off to the hip right here. My hand on the side of the bent knee is going to go overhead just like this. What I'm going to do is pivot away from the bent knee side. So I'm really trying to lean over as much as I can. This will open up that side of the lower back right here, and it feels really good. Again, I try to hold this one for about 20 to 30 seconds. I relax and then do this for about 3 times. But go through all of those movements. If you feel like one targets it a little bit better, offers you more relief, throw more repetitions in at that point. And remember, whatever you do on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. If the exercises helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.